Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, easy pickings there.
Zola.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Makaleli. Pressing high and with purpose. That's Vieira. And that's been won straight back. And he's found a way past. It's run loose here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Nesta gets across and deals with it. Pirlo. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Puskás. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And Messi! Goal! Brazil! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Après 18 minutes de jeu par le numéro 23, Messi.
Brazil have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, super ball! And he's following up! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. That was a given, it always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Yamal shoots! And that's a good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Le numéro 17.
Monaco cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Paris ended up in no man's land. This is a promising build-up. That's a super give and go. Hazard! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And it's Hazard. Cafu makes a move down the right. Seedorf. And here's Zola! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Puskás. Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. That is lovely. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Best. Hazard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he couldn't finish.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, but Yamal! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that brings the first half to a close. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.
So we're into the second 45. Puskás. Hazard. Yamal. Played into space. That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. He's having a hit. Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Puskás. Now, can he find a finish? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a key interception.
Pretty robust defending.
Makalele is the guilty party there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Brazil are down to 10 men. And it's Hazard. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Thuram. Puskás. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's picked it up out wide. Has to go back here. Vieira. Decent chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Changement. Le numéro 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Hazard. Le numéro 9. À leur place, le numéro 4. Lampard. Le numéro 10. Le numéro 20. Attention, changement.
Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's having a go! David Villa. Might be danger here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Changement. Le numéro 17.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Changement.
He'll try from distance. Oh, split-second reaction.
Zola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
75 minutes played.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Maldini. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and Ever goes for a shot! Oh, good finish! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Poe with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zola. Oh, nice touch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
He's found a way past. Lovely feet. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, he's burst through. Well, that is good. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And the shot! Well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that is the last of the action. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another, he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough.
He's in one-on-one. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Threads one in, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Gullit. Gullit gets on his bike and on the move. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's a dangerous ball. Howson getting this one clear. Oh, that's nice. Played in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Van Bouten. No goals as yet. Cruyff quietly revving up. That's Vieira. Cruyff. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's good play. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gullit gets into a good position. Dani Olmo. And he's worked it through. That has been cut short. He's found a way through. Cantona! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Hefty challenge. Gerrard! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Zola. Zola running with the ball. Zola. And Zola! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Brazil take the lead. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Gerrard. Donatoni.
Brazil can...
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeon. He'll try from distance! Donatoni. Gerrard. He's gone for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vicious ball here. Tries to pass it through. So just the keeper in his way. Oh, great keeping. Snapping. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Brazil are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Basten. And reclaimed it in a trice. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Played into space. Bullet! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Thuram makes the interception. Now he's got space here. Dani Olmo. Back to the keeper it goes. That's really well cleared. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Looking for the run. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Plays the return pass. Oh, it's Gerrard.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 27.
Lee Kang-in.
Camisa 21. Camisa 10.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Camisa 20.
Howson.
Camisa 18. Camisa 9. Teremos uma substituição.
And Donadoni. And it's Gerrard. Howson. Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No, that's been intercepted. That's rather hopeful. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Foden.
Mbappe tries a shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. Good chance here! And how did he not put that away?
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! And he's stuck it away. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Brazil now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
No way through. Lazaro. Xavi Alonso. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Foden.
Short changes him with that pass. Lee Kang-in. Xavi Alonso. And here's Neymar. Donatoni crosses it in.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Out of play for a throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that's it. Brazil are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. David taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Corinthians.
The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Best! He's got away! Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Decent chance! That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's found a way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Roberto. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's had it nicked away. Foden is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Azar. He's got to be in here! Oh no, this does not look good.
Corinthians definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Adams. Brazil currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Jorginho. Zé Roberto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Adams gets over and intercepts. 30 minutes gone. Best going face to face with his great rival. Big chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Camisa 47.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Fluminense e Brasil.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Solar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Guardiola. Cruyff. Quick look, then plays it in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just a supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre.
Foden! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Aos 11 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 47.
Fluminense finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Jordan Henderson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Could be danger here. What a throw in. Henderson. Vieira running with the ball. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard making good progress. Thuram. Brazil very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Balken. And Adams, looking to play him in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davids. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And the finish! Brilliant from Foden! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And this is getting better and better. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Yeah. Adams. Zola. Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bebeto. Fluminense couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Messi ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Zola tries one from range. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vermaelen. And it's Puyol. Now Howson. Jordan Henderson. Now this could be a chance. Donatoni. Oh, this is a very good run. Pings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Azar. Messi gets on his bike and on the move.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that signals the end of the first period. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos sua colaboração com o nosso programa beneficente Chance no Futebol.
So let's get the ball rolling. And it's Van Bauten. Thuram, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And it's Azar. Messi. And Adams. Van Bauten. And it's Thuram. Oh, they could be caught out here. Foden on 2 now and looking for 3. Van Bouten. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And this is Ibrahimovic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vieira. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Davids.
80.953 espectadores.
Threads one in. Thuram.
Foden.
And it's Van Bouten. And Adams. Zola. Hazard. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. He's a sharp little ball here. Bebeto receives it in a wide position. Chance! Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Hazard. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Thuram. Van Bouten. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a good run down the right. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Adams. Van Bouten. Vieira. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Foden.
Brazil have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Here's Vieira. Adams. And it's Davids. best. Now that looks a decent ball. The final 5 minutes. Foden, and he's got the beating of a decent chance! Relentless, just relentless. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Hazard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control. Donatoni. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role.
That could spell trouble. He's got away. Oh, he's judged, surely! Goal, Corinthians! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good take in a good area. Hullet. That's a cute ball. And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brazil have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quarter of an hour played. Yamal. And he's lost his man here. Is there any... And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk clears it away. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here from position A1. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And he's going to Rex.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out. Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Real chance! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard picked out, he's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Vieira. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ah, that's a fine interception. Thuram. Brazil are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. No, that was never going to make it. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's had it nicked away. Pelé. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Pelé quietly revving up. Messi! And that's a good finish. Brazil are back in business. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Aos 37 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 23.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for options from... Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here. So, having trailed to lead. That is some save from Cassio. Oh, he's missed it, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Damn it! Diaz. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé.
Pelé really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Diaz receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Cedric Soares. Van Dijk, always a very imposing presence at the back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And he's managed to get free. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's had it taken off him. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Hullet. Oh, well measured. Thinks about the shot. Big chance! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Oh, one moment you're in possession. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Brazil are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Short changes him with that pass. Yeah. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Messi. Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Showing good feet. That is lovely. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he get it? Decent chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a game this, all square again. Shot a goal! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 10, camisa 21, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 25, camisa 24, camisa 47, camisa 18.
And that has left him in a heap.
Temos uma substituição.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Solar. He's had a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Cedric Suarez is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. He's shifting through the gears here. Foden is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Cedric Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Threads one in. Foden.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Zola has it out wide and in space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Thuram. And Mohamed Salah. Zola. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh no, this does not look good. He's picked his way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa
Look, there has to be more
22.
urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Thuram. And it's Van Dalken. It's an inviting looking ball that. Now it's Mbappe. Gomez.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de
It's a stoppage
acréscimo.
time, whistle due any moment. Looking for the run. He's free. There's the shot! And another try! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Desperate defending required here. Corinthians given another corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. No, he's managed to misplace that. And that has gone straight into touch. That's it, the referee says enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. According to what we've been told, it's Neymar! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Now it's Pelé. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Very nicely done. David's chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's been played through. A lot of space ahead of it. Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Tchouaméni. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Across it goes. Oh, well played. Thuram getting this one clear. Messi's cross. It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Brazil very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Looking for the run, now it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Ronaldinho. Oh, what has happened here? Thuram. And it's Roberto Carlos. Davids. Aims beyond the defence. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he get it through? Messi. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Best stood his ground strongly. Hazard. And now a sudden chance to counter. They're urging him to shoot. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And it's Maldini. Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. He wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. Van Dijk. Ronaldinho. Oh, good ball! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Hazard, who can single-handedly make a difference. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, terrible pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe chasing after it. That's good vision.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Deftly
acréscimo.
away. And he thumps it clear. Brazil have it back and can... That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Brazil leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So right back into the action. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. In by Messi. Lovely. And he shoots! And it's Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, what about this cross? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. Now Davids. More and more pressure on the ball here. Davids does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Brazil really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit.
Could be danger here. He's got away. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away. Bastoni. Best plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Tries to pass it through. Brazil appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Hazard. Best. Hazard. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Oh, that's nice. And this is Hazard. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Now it's Messi. And this is Hazard. There's the shot! And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look at...
And it's been given away. And he's running through. Hazard. Oh, just a keeper now. Hazard! Just cruising. They cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos dar os parabéns ao sócio torcedor.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Brasil e Espanha.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a...
Tries a shot! Not a bad try by any means. Good-looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ferdinand. And Konate. Driving forward. That's going wide left. Koundé simply refused to be outdone there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. There he goes, motoring forward. It's Hazard! Glorious from Hazard!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Van Dijk. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? And he's worked it through. He's onside. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Solar. Oh, he's having a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
Zola, really...
Can he finish? Goal, Brazil! And they've got their lead back. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Brazil have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Robertson. Oh, well played. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Totti. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tries to play it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. Konate did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Forlan. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Royce is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And here's Ronaldinho. Royce, good read, needed to be.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's gone looking for safety. Robertson. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's nice. Vieira. Davids. Turns back here, probably the best option. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Royce. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is well cleared.
Teremos uma substituição.
And he's had it nicked away. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. Steaming on goalwards.
Minutos de acréscimo.
Vieira. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. So no flag here. That is a crunching tackle. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Brazil are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So we're off again. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Mateus, nice physical challenge. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Forlan. Adams gets a foot in here. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Thuram. Konate. And it's Ferdinand. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pressing high and with purpose. Great ball. Totti! And he's stuck it away. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Right again, this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Robertson. Thinks about the shot. Oh, important interception. Messi. Hazard.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Zola. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Brazil can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shot a goal! And that should get the job done. That's very neat. This looks promising. Played over towards the opposite flank. Messi knocks it into space. Mateus calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. He won't be happy with that one. That's a good ball out wide. Great vision. Oh, well measured.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Fernandes. Gives it back. And this is Forlan. Played with finesse. And a header! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Corner number 2 then.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10. Camisa 23.
Cleared without hesitation.
Camisa 5. Camisa 17.
Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They
Takes a shot!
Camisa 24.
That's a real chance missed.
Substituição.
There could be trouble here. Now it's Forlan, now it's Totti.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He is just caressing the ball. It's... And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Foden. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Minuto de acréscimo.
Neymar. Robertson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Look at the space here. An uncompromising challenge. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. More than half a century of history, the Estadio Morumbis, this gargantuan arena, has borne witness to many a glorious moment for Sao Paulo, both city and club. So straight into the action. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Drogba. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Hullet. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Look at the space here. He has found the way through. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi plays it short. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Hazard. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Now it's Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's got a... He'll try from distance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Rijkaard getting this one clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Drogba. Havertz. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. This looks promising. Havertz! That was superb goalkeeping.
Havertz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Havertz. Rijkaard. And this is Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Neymar. Great vision. Drogba showed plenty of zest. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hazard making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if...
And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. A moment that and that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Zola! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Foden. He's going for goal! It's bounced back off the post. Chance here to counter. Ronaldinho powering forward here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zola. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Pinches it off him. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire.
Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brazil are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He is through here. It's Ronaldinho! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho, quick look, then plays it in. Gullit is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither side yet able to find the net. Foden. Chance! Brilliant from Foden! He's got himself an absolute peach. And Brazil take the lead.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Brazil have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it goes cross-field. Serginho. And he's decided to go for it. Davids. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Davids has a look and plays it forward. Serginho. Ronaldinho. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk. Van Bouten. Now Foden. Now it's Foden. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rijkaard. Cannavaro.
Brazil really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, what a mistake!
Ronaldinho.
Oh, cracking ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That looks a good ball through. Not a hint of offside here. He's having a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Crosses it, gets his head on it! That's a fair try, but just off target. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Brazil up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Brazil definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Serginho. Pepe. Strokes it back. There's a searching pass. Davids. Getting forward. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can.
And the shot! No, again, there's no way through. Brazil are still that goal to the good. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Thuram. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Van Dijk. And he's gone direct here. Kukçu with the foul. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Kökçü. Rijkaard. Silvestre. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. Van Basten. Zola quietly revving up. Zola making good progress. Doué. And here's Vieri. It's a good foot in there. Hazard venturing down the left. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hazard. That has been slung wide. Oh, nice touch. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Davids. Not getting too much time. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Hazard. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Vieri. Van Basten calmly anticipates. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good play on the left-hand side here. And he's there to make the challenge.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Thuram. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And no, that was never going to make it. That's really well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Camisa 47, camisa 23, camisa 21, camisa 10, camisa 5, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 2, camisa 24, camisa 18, camisa 14, camisa 13.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Forlan has the space to scheme, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Lee Kang-in receives it in a wide position. Zola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. Ball's out once more. Chiellini. And that's a good-looking ball. Serginho. Steaming on goalwards. And we're done. Brazil have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.